Fighters from the military wing of Fatah escorted the body of Maysara Abu Hamdiya to a mosque in Hebron. For the last 11 years, he was a prisoner in an Israeli jail. Israel and the Palestinians have carried out an autopsy. Israel says he was a heavy smoker who died of throat cancer, but the Palestinians say his body was riddled with cancer and he should have received treatment earlier. They're accusing Israel of medical negligence.
We decided to have our own autopsy because we were convinced that Abu Hamdiya had cancer a few years ago, but he was kept on painkillers until it spread to his spine. And only after this, Israel said he had cancer.
Hamdiya was a retired general in the Palestinian Preventative Security Force. Palestinian factions, Hamas and Fatah, say he was a member of their group. His family says Israel and the Palestinian Authority need to do more for sick prisoners in Israeli jails.
I hope my dad's death will be the threshold to other Palestinian prisoners to be freed and to be treated.
The body of Maysara Abu Hamdiya is now being taken from the mosque to the cemetery. His death has led to many protests across the occupied West Bank, and his funeral was not the only one held on Thursday. Thousands of people gathered for the funeral of two Palestinian teenagers killed by the Israeli army in the northern West Bank town of Tulkarem. They were shot in the chest on Wednesday. Israel says they threw petrol bombs at soldiers during demonstrations against the prisoner Abu Hamdiya's death. More than a dozen Palestinian demonstrators have been killed by the Israeli army this year. And on Thursday there was more fighting between soldiers and protesters in Hebron and Nablus. It's not clear whether the unrest will continue, but on this day of funerals across the West Bank, people are angry that Palestinian prisoners and protesters are dying. Nicole, Johnston, Al Jazeera, Hebron, in the occupied West Bank.